Alright, it's the next day. Late as fuck. 3 a.m. Let's do this shit. Jeez.
Adjutant!
Moments later, Haru and I made it back to the base of the Tower of Hanoi. The Yggdrasil transport was just folding its last rotor blade into place. Frisha, Mauser, and Nozomi? When did you all get here?
We just landed, too.
That's not the voice I expected you to have.
Honestly, Adjutant, you came to New Hentaro without even telling me? If you'd let me know, I'd have been your guide in a heartbeat.
Oh my god! I expected your voice to be a little higher. Okay. Okay.
For this operation, I've been assigned as the adjutant's guide.
Great.
And who might this be?
Nozomi's eyes drifted to Yuga, her voice tinged with a flicker of jealousy? Ahem. This mission was classified from the start. I hope you understand. Still, funny how we all ended up here at the same time.
Total coincidence.
This is the choice of the great god of benevolent tablet. Yeah.
Oh.
Nia?
Don't mind it. Just my catchphrase. Yeah. Also, that god totally made it up 3 seconds ago. Yeah.
I was wondering. Goodness.
I see.
Huh. She beat me to the punch, roasting herself before I even had the chance.
Anyway, let me check whether the adjutant's hurt. Yeah.
Yes, we have to be thorough.
Right now?
Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, Mao. Before I could finish, the two petite girls barreled into me. Risha's slender fingers flitted across my arms and chest, while Mauser crouched low to inspect the lower half of my body.
Lower body confirmed. No wounds detected. Yeah.
Okay.
Upper body's clear too. Oh, wait. I can't reach your head. Could you bend down a little, Adjutant? Just a little.
Alright. I chuckled and leaned down until my eyes were just below the top of Frisha's head. Warmth radiated from her, like a little hearth. It made my nose prickle and sent a gentle warmth blooming in my chest. Yuga opened her mouth, then froze like a beached fish. The welcome speech she'd rehearsed rose to the tip of her tongue, only to slide right back down.
You'll get used to it. Never thought I'd get to come back here.
Wifey, you're here too. Hey, heels clicked crisply against the ground as a tall, poised figure stepped through the moonlit haze. Her silver-white hair streamed behind her, shimmering like a river of stars. When our eyes met, her lips curved into a soft, reassuring smile. Husband and wife? Without a hint of hesitation, she crossed the distance, rose onto her toes, and brushed a gentle kiss against my cheek.
Hi, darling.
Hello. Life, you came too. Ah, you even brought the new security bots.
These are the upgraded Type 3 Acropolis Sentinels, tuned for urban combat. Perfect for reinforcing ground firepower.
Good. That's my life, always thinking 3 steps ahead. And what's that you're carrying?
Chen Xing heard you'd be fighting in the Divergent Cosmos. She made walnut pork rib soup for you.
Oh my god.
And these are fruit pies. Tess baked them to help you keep your mind sharp.
Ooh. Just moments ago, she stood poised and graceful. Now she was moving briskly around the makeshift table, pulling out dish after dish from the supply crates as if performing a magic trick. Steam rose, carrying rich aromas into the night air. Perfect timing. I was starving. But there's no way I can finish all this alone. Come on, everyone. Let's eat together. I waved them over with a grin. And just like that, the tension of the night melted into warmth, softening every face around the table. Looking around, I couldn't help but feel something missing from this moment of joy. Could you be? Right, yeah. Yuga, where's Mia?
She went to rest about an hour ago. No need to worry. She was just exhausted. She insisted on waiting for you. But seeing her on the verge of dozing on her feet, I intervened and escorted her back to the dorm.
I see. That's not like Mia. She's not the type to give in that easily.
I'd recommend you two rest as well. Besides, the login device in Starlight Hall still needs an upgrade. Mm-hmm. Leave that to Professor Frisha.
We'll handle things here. Get some rest, darling. You overexerted yourself in the Elysium. We've got things covered here for now.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Oh, if you're all insisting. Haru, let's get some rest. We'll need to be at full strength for what's coming.
Understood.
Oh, Frisha, mind if I borrow you for a moment before dinner?
What's up?
Here's the thing. After dinner, Haru and I took the room Yuga had prepared for us, just like everyone suggested. But lying there on my back, staring at the pitch dark ceiling, sleep eluded me. Unknown enemies. I promised to protect the city. The warmth from earlier slipped away like a receding tide. Eventually, I got up and got dressed. Maybe the night wind could quiet the noise in my head. But the moment I slid the door open... What? Mia? She scrambled to her feet. The breeze teased her hair, scattering moonlight across the steps. She smoothed her skirt, looking a little sheepish.
Oops. My bad. Did I scare you?
Nah, just caught me off guard. What are you doing out here? Weren't you supposed to be resting?
I couldn't sleep anymore, so I came looking for you. But when I got to your door, I was scared that knocking might wake you, so I kinda just decided to sit out here and wait.
These steps are freezing. You'll catch a cold.
But the stars are extra pretty tonight.
What does that have to do with... never mind.
Adjutant?
Come on. Take me somewhere with a better view. You didn't wait out here just for small talk. There's something you want to tell me, right? She stiffened for a moment, like my words had hit a nerve, and she looked up, pulled that familiar smile back into place, and gave a firm nod.
Mm-hmm.
Before long, Mia led me down a winding path to an observation deck near shelter number 3, a space thoughtfully designed. From here, the stars stretched like a glittering river overhead, while the faint glow of the city traced the delicate outline below. It felt like we were standing on the edge of two worlds. She tilted her head back, her eyes catching the reflection of the stars. That moment was so beautiful. It made me hold my breath.
Adjutant! Adjutant! Look! From here, it feels like we can just reach out and grab the stars.
The last time I felt like that was in the Philippines. That was a long time ago. I know, but that's only their light. The nearest stars are still light years away.
Really?
Yeah. Really? To touch the stars, we'd have to cross the whole sky.
That sounds almost impossible.
Oh, come on. It's the future. It's definitely possible.
But even so,
Mia slowly raised her hand, fingers opening like she could catch the star. Her hand hovered in midair, Then, like a shadow slipping away, lowered gently back into her lap.
Adjutant,
The starlight in her eyes dimmed. What is it?
I think maybe I shouldn't become a manifestation after all.
I looked at her clenched fists, but said nothing. Her lashes trembled, and then, like something gave way inside her, the words came spilling out.
I mean, I'm always messing things up. Even with this fancy exosuit, I still can't help anyone. First, I accidentally smashed one of the stone pillars at the Tower of Hanoi, just because I couldn't control my strength. Then in the Elysium, Rosen caught me off guard, and you got hurt because of it. And in the stairwell, I hesitated and almost got everyone into danger because of it. So maybe I'm just not ready yet. Before I mess up something worse, maybe I should give this exosuit back to Yuga.
Every word scraped out of her throat, stiff, hesitant, and heavy. Mia,
Wait. Don't get me wrong, Adjutant. I'm not saying I want to quit or anything. Even if I can't be on the front lines, I'll still do my best to support everyone from the sidelines.
she kept rambling, but never once met my eyes. You were waiting at my door just to tell me all that?
Yeah.
In the starlight, her profile looked delicate, almost fragile. Her quiet reply drifted off like a leaf carried away by the night breeze. I see. Sounds like you come to understand what it really means to shoulder the duty of being a manifestation. I'll talk to Yuga.
Thank you, Adjutant.
Her voice grew softer and softer, like it might disappear altogether. But before that, Mia, there's something I want to tell you.
Huh?
We haven't worked together for long, but seeing you brought back something I'd almost forgotten. That spark of a newcomer's drive. It reminded me of myself when I first joined the security department.
I could never compare to you, Adjutant.
She turned her face away as she spoke, pretending the night breeze had stung her eyes. But I saw it, the way she wiped the corner of her eye with her sleeve. From where I'm standing, you've done far better than you give yourself credit for. Honestly, we never would have made it into the Elysium without you. And in the stairwell, if you hadn't held off the enemy, I wouldn't have made it in time to save the others. You've done well, Mia. Really well. Gently rub her cheek.
I'm nowhere near as good as you make me sound.
Though her voice still trembled, her shoulders began to ease. Before long, her clenched fists had slowly relaxed. Pinch her cheek. So don't let it weigh you down. A smile suits you better, Mia. If it ever gets to be too much, take a break. You're always welcome to talk to me. You come talk to me.
Thanks, Adjutant.
Oh,
Then, I won't keep you up any longer to...
but I'm curious about something. Is this really how you feel, Mia?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, do you really want to give up being, give up on becoming a manifestation?
I'm serious. I really thought it through. It took me a lot of courage to make this decision.
Then how do you explain your trembling hands? Her body jolted. In a panic, she looked down, only to realize her fists were clenched tight again. Those shaking hands betrayed her. She didn't want to let go. It hurts so much to say it, because deep down, you don't actually want to give up.
But I almost messed it all up. If you hadn't shown up in time, that girl and Mom, you both would have.
They both would have been safe. Thanks to you. I'm sure of it. I'm not saying this to make you feel better. I'm saying it because it's true. We fired at the same time. Your shot didn't hit the core, but it interrupted the enemy's attack. Even if I weren't there, all you needed to do was pull the trigger one more time to finish the job.
But I don't think I could have pulled it off back then. I wasn't calm enough. Not like you or Miss Haru.
Yeah, it's not about staying calm.
Then, what is it?
Tell me, do you know how to play tic-tac-toe?
Tic-tac-toe? Sure I do, but why?
Let's play around. I picked up a stick and quickly scratched a grid into the soft earth. Then I drew a circle in the top left square. Your turn. Best of 3.
Okay.
She still didn't get why we were playing, but took the stick anyway. After a long pause, she drew her first X. And so, our quiet little match began. My moves were quick and decisive. Mia, on the other hand, hesitated every time. Even so, she still lost the first game.
Aww.
By the second round, she was biting her lip, caught in even deeper hesitation. Wanna know why I always win?
Because you've played more games than I have?
Fair guess. But that's not the real reason. It's because you're always regretting your last move, instead of focusing on the next. Mia lifted her head, puzzled. I went on. The truth is, when we made a choice, the what-ifs stop existing anymore. What makes a decision right isn't the choice itself. It's how we carry it forward. That's why it doesn't matter which path you take. What matters is whether you can believe in it. Think about it. Everyone's safe and sound. Isn't that proof enough?
So, what you're saying is, I shouldn't have any regrets. Because this is the future I forged with my own hands.
Her gaze grew steadier. Exactly. Come on, let's finish our game. This time her hand didn't falter. Each move came quicker than the last. With a soft crack as the twig split, the second round ended beneath the stars.
It's a draw!
See? When you focus on the present, everything becomes simpler. City lights still shimmered in the distance, yet in her eyes, there was only this rough little board scratched into the ground. Her once shaky hand, now lowered, steady as a rock. Next time, you'll still be scared, and it'll still hurt, but you'll make your choice faster.
Thank you, Adjutant. Really. Thank you.
Tears slipped down her cheeks. but the corners of her lips curved into a determined smile. The night breeze stirred, carrying away the last traces of doubt. A long time passed. As the stars began to fade, she finally spoke. Softly, but without the slightest tremble.
About what I said earlier. About not wanting to become a manifestation. I take it back.
Huh? You said that? I must have missed it.
Adjutanda! How could you tease me at a time like this?
It's not teasing. Die.
Could I borrow your hand for a second?
Sure, but what Before I could finish, her fingers slipped into mine and clasped them tight. She held on like she was afraid I might disappear. And through her grip, I could feel the race of her heartbeat. Mia. She didn't answer. Instead, she brushed her thumb again, gently across my palm.
These hands are so much bigger than mine. And warmer than I expected. These calluses, these scars. How many battles did it take to earn them?
More than I can even count.
They're all from protecting others, aren't they?
I gave her a nod.
I knew it. Even after all those brutal fights, your hands are still this warm, still this gentle. So warm that even a clumsy girl like me can hold on to them this tightly.
Starlight shimmered in her eyes once again, glittering like tiny diamonds. Still, she said, as if we had met before. Oh, not as if. I was sure of it. We'd met before. I couldn't recall when. But these past few days, all those little moments, told me this autumn wasn't the first time we met. A strange feeling welled up inside me, as if something deep in my memory had begun to stir. It felt blurred, like a shadow seen through frosted glass. Mia, I've been wondering.
What is it?
If maybe we've met before. Her pupils shrank, and her grip on my hand tightened instinctively. Then, as if trying to hide something, she suddenly threw her head back in laughter, clear and ringing against the silent night.
Seriously, Adjutant? That pickup line's so corny.
Says the young lady who grabbed my hand first and won't let go. Seriously, I mean it. I can't shake the feeling that somewhere in New Hintero, we really did cross paths. Not just a passing glance.
I mean, I wouldn't say met. But yes, a long, long time ago, I was saved by the sight of your back.
My back?
Can't tell you more than that. Not yet.
She made a face and stuck her tongue out at me. And why's that?
Because the one who confesses love first is doomed to lose.
What? What? In what world would this count as a confession of love? Watching her impish grin, I let out a resigned smile. Alright. Tell me when you're ready then.
Aww? You're not going to press me on it?
I'm too damn serious as a person. Ask her again. Should I press her on it? The look on her face right now is priceless. Better not spoil it. Play dumb. Press you on what?
Hey, Adjutant, you're teasing me again.
I am not the same as MC, man. She turned her head again. She turned her head with a little pout, muttering under her breath. But a moment later, her gaze drifted back to my face. What is it? Suddenly she leaned in, close enough that I could see my reflection shining clear in her eyes. A deep, reddish pink hue. Her warm breath, faintly trembling, brushed against my nose. Before I could react, her lips brushed against my cheek with a fleeting kiss. Just as I was about to say something...
Oh my. Mia's snuck out again to catch the night breeze, hasn't she?
Oh my god! Oh my god! A soft, gently teasing voice floated up from the slope below.
Oh? And you're here too, young man?
Oh my god. Mia stiffened like a board, her face turning scarlet in an instant.
Adjutant? I just remembered. Cookies in the oven. I gotta go.
Oh my god, what was that little sound of... Hey, Mia! Cookies? Really? She could have at least come up with something better. Something halfway believable.
The moment I show up, she bolts. My little Mia's still just as easy to fluster.
I only ever see that shy side of her when she's with you, ma'am.
Oh, please. You're the one who brings it out of her. She only gets like that when it's about you. Still, slipping out this late without saying a word. If she just told me she was with the adjutant, I wouldn't have worried half as much.
My apologies for keeping me out so late. I should have let you know. Sorry for making you worry.
A little late for that now, isn't it? Mia's heart's already been swept away by the great hero of New Hentaro.
Knew that from the start, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I had a pretty good idea the moment you two walked in.
Then why...
Why didn't I say anything? Or why let her run off with you doing all those dangerous things? Don't get me wrong, dear. I'm not here to blame you. If anything, I want to thank you. Both as a citizen of New Hentaro and as Mia's mother. Thank you for giving her the chance to become a manifestation, to chase the person she's always dreamed of being.
You flatter me, ma'am. So supportive. Good on ya.
Not at all. Though, tell me, young man, Mia hasn't said anything to you about her father, has she?
Oh, where's the dad at, huh? No, she hasn't. Does it have something to do with her wanting to become a manifestation?
That's something she should tell you herself. But knowing my Mia, I suspect it'll take her a while to find the words.
I followed her gaze. Behind the pale gray rock wall behind me to the right, two pink ears poked up, comically out of place. So that's where she was hiding. Aww. A barely audible sniff came from behind the rock, and the pink ears twitched in response. Silence stretched under the moon. When the girl still didn't come out, her mother's voice gently broke the stillness.
Then, I suppose I should be the one to tell you. The reason Mia wants to be a manifestation, a hero, comes mostly from her father. He might not have been a great hero like you, but in this town, his kindness made him one in their eyes. He was always helping the neighbors, never expecting anything in return. Even the Transcendents would pause to greet him. And when he wasn't busy helping others, he loved sitting with little Mia, telling her stories about heroes. Back then, our little girl would always say, "When I grow up, I'll be just like the heroes. Like Dad, I'll help everyone I can."
What a hero. Someone who runs toward a cry for help. Someone who won't turn away, even knowing they'll get hurt.
When Mia was still in grade school, he gave his life to save a child who had slipped near the city's edge and never came home again. I was shattered inside, but I tried to keep smiling for Mia's sake. She's always been a sensitive child. I think she saw right through me. And from the day we lost him, she never spoke of wanting to be a hero again.
And yet, she swallowed her grief and kept smiling, just so you wouldn't worry.
You've only known her for a short while, but you already see how kind she is. It's true. If not for her strength, I don't think I could have made it through those days. But even now, I can't help feeling it wasn't fair to her.
The child who considers their parents' feelings may seem mature and responsible. Yet that early thoughtfulness often carries a quiet, bittersweet trace of sorrow.
As Mia's mother, I wanted so badly to make it up to her, but I never knew how. Then came the day you led the manifestations to drive Rosen back and defend New Hentero. We were sheltering at different places, so I don't know what she saw out there. But when we met again, the Mia I knew had returned. Her eyes were bright again, full of hope. Of course, she also seemed to have more on her mind.
She was probably still trying to spare your feelings.
Yes, my Mia's always been sharper and kinder than the other children. I still remember something she asked me back in grade school.
Mommy, why can't we go down to the world below and see it for ourselves?
Because it's dangerous, sweetheart. Not just Javosis. There are lots of scary things down there that could hurt us.
Then, why doesn't Ganges keep those people safe? My teacher said Ganges was made so everyone could live happily and equally.
Maybe Ganges just isn't strong enough yet. But someday it will be, alright?
Someday? Does that mean after I grow up?
Maybe so, my love. Maybe so. Back then, I didn't know how to answer her. But after what happened, I finally understood.
Her gaze drifted past my shoulder, as if reaching through time to glimpse a memory she still held close.
Unlike me, I can only paint the city from afar, adding what color I can. But my Mia, she was born with the gift to bring color, not just to this city, but to the whole world. And now, at last, she's found someone who can show her how to use that brush with heart.
When she finished, she placed her right hand over her heart and bowed deeply. I quickly stepped forward and steadied her shoulder. Thank you for telling me all this.
There's no need to thank me. I just wanted you to know my little girl a bit better, that's all. You've seen it too, haven't you? She's always smiling, always so full of energy. But underneath it all, she carries more than she lets on. As her mother, this is all I can really do for her now.
Just as the night breeze began to settle, a soft chime from my terminal broke the quiet. A message from Yuga.
Adjutant, sorry to bother you. Are you still resting?
No, I'm already up. What is it, Yuga?
The login device for the Elysium has been fully upgraded.
Got it. I'll head to the Tower of Hanoi right away.
Go on, young man.
I gave her a respectful nod, then turned to the girl still hiding behind the rock. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Adjutant, how'd you know I was hiding here?
I spotted you a while ago. Your ears were sticking out.
You're really sharp, Adjutant.
She popped out from behind the rock with a grin, a few blades of grass tangled in her pink hair. Without thinking, she slipped her hand into mine. But just as we were about to head out, she paused. She turned back toward her mother, those eyes, a perfect mirror of her own, now filled with quiet gratitude and steady resolve.
All right, Mom. I'm heading out.
If you're not coming home tonight, make sure to call. And don't forget, always use protect.
What?
Oh my
okay,
god.
No, Mama.
What the? Get... Face flaming, she grabbed my hand and practically dragged me away, flustered. Come on, man. Really? Her mom's voice followed us on the breeze.
Young man, I'm counting on you to look after new Hentaro. And my precious Mia, too.
She's in good hands in the city. That's when it hit me. Those little jokes that always made Mia blush weren't just teasing. They were saying something more. She must really be hoping Mia would stop hesitating and make up her mind soon. In my palm, Mia's fingers curled tighter, a quiet warmth seeping through my gloves. She must have understood it too. Alright. 10 minutes later, Tower of Hanoi, top floor. Gang's all here? The gang's all here. I see everyone's here. Let's begin the briefing, then. Yuga, could you bring the newcomers up to speed?
Understood. The login device for the Divergent Cosmos has been fully upgraded and reinforced. We've also identified the fastest viable route to the enemy's core, Virtual Celestial Sphere T999. To reach it, we'll pass through a special data channel once used by Ganges to purge redundant files. We call it the Formatting Channel. It is saturated with extremely dangerous fragmentation surges. Entry is limited to the Adjutant, who possesses the Master Key, and those with exceptionally high compatibility with Taitogen. Among us, that would be Miss Haru and Miss Mia.
Then, what about me? What's my role in all this?
You'll help us reach the channel entry safely. The Elysium is unstable. We'll need your infinite sight to chart a viable path.
The closest access node is located in the Elysium's factory sector. On the surface, it functions as an emotion data relay, but beneath that, it links directly to the Divergent Cosmos, the core database.
Which explains why the enemies massed their forces there. They've likely figured it out too.
Understood. No matter how many foes stand in our way, I'll clear a path forward for you, darling.
Oh, they'll already be dead by then. With you by my side, wife and life, I've never once worried what lies ahead.
Once we reach the factory sector, Miss Mia will activate the gate to the channel. As previously noted, your exosuit shares the sector's architecture and resonates with the Divergent Cosmos. By interfacing with the control terminal, you can restore factory systems that went offline when Ganges shut down. Since Ganges can no longer provide computational power, we'll draw energy from the city's neural network, powered by the citizens of New Henteril.
Leave it to us. This time, let us Transcendents do our part.
Sounds good. The voice caught me off guard, man. Still.
Risha and Maushir will handle technical support.
Yeah.
We've got the tech side covered.
Logistics will be perfectly smooth. Yeah.
Good. With all of you behind us, this operation will succeed. And New Hentero will claim its second victory. Everyone, move out.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Excellent. Goodness, why is my eye so damn itchy, man? Are we in some action now? I got plenty. Oh, can I have... Nope. Alright, so be it. This might be tough.
The Elysium feels even shakier than before.
Come on, then. This whole space could destabilize at any moment. Then we'd better reach our target before it happens.
Not only are the roads in disarray, even the floating boards between platforms have vanished.
Adjutant, look! A rope! Maybe we can swing across! Ah!
What? Was I supposed to do something?
What was that?
We were digitized, but we made it through intact.
Was that some shortcut Yuga just built for us?
Goodness gracious. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh. They give you way too much time to press the right key.
What was that sound?
The space is destabilizing. Looks like this is as far as I can keep you company.
Oh!
Caroline, it's in your hands now.
Objective complete. Stay alert.
More keys. Alright. Oh man. I started so late because I ended up watching 2 amazing movies, my god, with my good friend. And it was... damn. Those movies were insane. First one was Mystic River, and the second one was The Insider. It was great. God. 2 amazing movies, and my god. This got me in that
Flesh wound.
dark
Don't worry about
mood.
it.
It felt great watching those movies. Because I'm I'm not one for comedy, funny stuff and whatnot. I'm too damn serious as a person, and those movies hit the spot tonight. It was a great night for movies.
Come on, that's gone to truth.
And that's part of the reason why I started playing Silent Hill. Always been curious about
Objective
it,
complete. Stay alert.
and especially the soundtrack that accompanies it. It's very serious. Some serious shit going on, and I'm all about that. It's part of the reason why I can't come back to anime anymore. It's just not as... I just can't get into it anymore. Nothing is as serious as it was compared to the old ones. Unless I'm not looking hard enough. When I'm talking serious, when I'm talking No funny business. I'm talking like monster.
Can you feel the weight of this
Type.
victory?
Talking monster. Monster type. Anime. Or Gungrave.
The gate to the formatting channel has been secured.
Fantastic. Nice work, Mia.
Everyone's neural energy. It's pouring in. The gate could open any second.
Mia's fingers flew across the console as she called out live readouts without pause. Electric static crackled in the air as a rift slowly widened before us. However, the enemy's assault grew more intense.
Not one step closer.
Elsewhere in the Tower of Hanoi, Transcendents, Bionics, and other civilians had gathered, just as they once stood behind Ganges. Together, they channeled neural energy into us, a ceaseless stream of power. Only this time, they weren't defending. They were fighting back. Together, they worked to tear open a gate, one that led to the furthest edge of the divergent cosmos.
I can't hold out much longer.
I'll take over. Hey, tall girl, can you get her to rest?
On it. Wait, who are you?
Let me take it from here. The future of New Hentaro shouldn't be a burden the young have to bear alone.
Ayy.
Everyone, please come back safe.
Let's go! A brilliant meteor streaked across the sky. Chasing that light, people on the ground lit their lamps, one after another. 1, 2, 3. From that moment on, the glow from above was passed from hand to hand, growing ever brighter, until scattered sparks became a sea of light, until the endless night gave way to the first light of dawn.
Finally! Adjutant, the gate to the formatting channel is open!
The entire space lurched as a violent tremor shook the ground. The rift yawned wider. Within, prismatic light spun wildly, until it condensed into a gleaming ring of strange radiance. The gateway to the formatting channel. However... Mia, look out! The moment the space stabilized, a bullet of black mist shot from the gate, aimed straight at Mia. But this time, she was ready. She twisted, slipping past the ambush, and in the same motion, leveled her weapon and fired back into the gate. As the smoke and glare began to clear, the scene beyond the gate came into view. The feld dissolved into motes of light, drifting toward the channel's end. But just ahead, thick black mist still churned.
An ambush inside the channel.
Looks like it. Or maybe they were already in there. According to Yuga, the formatting channel ferries emotional data, which means the channel must be saturated with Titagen particles. And since the enemies are Titagen-based life forms, running into them here wasn't exactly surprising. Bottom line, once we're in, stay sharp. Before I could finish, the space convulsed again. Stronger this time, as if the sky and earth were being torn apart.
Adjutant!
What was that?
It wasn't the gate. The epicenter this time seemed to be... the black hole?
Can you hear me? Space unstable. One-way comms on the black hole in the Elysium collapsing.
Yeah, we can see that.
Black hole center resonance. Log out now. Or the factory sector. And the entire Elysium. Vanish.
Before she could finish, Yuga's broken voice was drowned by a storm of corrupted data. Two paths lay before us. First, log out of this unstable space, regroup with Yuga and the girls at the Tower of Hanoi, and plan our next step. Second, ignore the collapse and drive straight through the gate. However, either path carried its risks. In the end, both will play right into the enemy's hands. Either we buy it time to grow stronger, or throw ourselves into a desperate fight. I stared at the widening black hole, shut my eyes and thought. There was a third option. Yuga said a core at the center of the black hole triggered all of this. If we could destroy it while advancing.
Leave it to me.
Haru stepped forward. A single look was enough. We understood each other at once.
With the same sword that pierced a resonator's core, I'll cut a path forward for you.
Right.
Are you going to?
I'll go into the black hole and sever the core, cutting away that whole space from within. That will let you advance, with nothing to worry about.
We have everything to worry about! Going into a black hole is pure madness! Even a manifestation would get torn apart!
It can't be an actual black hole now. Gently pat Mia's shoulder. Mia, hear Haru out first.
Alright, I'll listen.
She met my eyes and finally saw it. This wasn't reckless bravado.
I've already thought this through.
I nodded. Haru gave a faint smile, then continued.
Though the black hole's pull is growing stronger, its structure is growing weaker. With my blade's space-cleaving ability, I can open a safe passage, in and out.
Yes, that was the third option I just reached. As the partner who's fought beside me the longest, of course Haru saw it too, and made the same choice. Even if there's no optimal path ahead, she'd still risk everything for those she cares about. I had no objection, nor did I need one, because her steady gaze said it all. She was ready, and she wasn't playing hero.
I've never forgotten what it means to be your blade. A sword cannot linger forever in the warmth of its scabbard. So please, keep moving forward. I promise I'll return to you, just as you once promised me.
The familiar vow rang out once more, and yet not with the same grave weight it bore 2 years ago. Because this time, it was no longer a matter of life and death. It was a pledge under the stars, a promise of victory and of reunion.
Let this be my chance to prove myself.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Haru. I believe in you, the same way you believed in me back then. Hand her the tulip hairpin again.
This is...
That's your lucky charm, right? This time, I'll be the one waiting for your safe return.
Adjutant. It's a promise.
With that, she turned and raised her sword. Steel flashed, and a brilliant rift opened across the black hole's surface. Don't look back. As if fearing that a single lingering glance might drown her in the warmth of his arms, she reminded herself of this. Then, she leaped, transforming into a streak of light that vanished into the rift, leaving only a golden afterimage behind. Deeply, it was etched into the eyes of the two left behind.
Those who chase the light become the light. Maybe those miracles aren't just stories. Then maybe I can do it too.
Inside the black hole wasn't the void she'd imagined. Instead, it looked like the much grimmer version of the Elysium, a mirror world of fire and fog steeped in fear, grief, and rage. Maybe because the core was collapsing, everything shifted unpredictably. Paths she just stepped on went up in flames in an instant, or twisted and inverted beneath her feet. A wave of dizziness tore through her. Even her own form seemed to fracture, leaving faint after images where she moved. Right then, the tulip hairpin on her chest glimmered for some reason. Faint, yet unwavering. Its light, fragile though it was, carved out a small pocket of stability around her. What? Haru steadied herself and scanned the misted surroundings, yet the core remained hidden, shrouded in dense, impenetrable fog. Two blurred silhouettes emerged, nothing like Razan's shadow from before.
Who are you?
They only stood there in silence, no killing intent, no move to strike.
Wait.
Each time she tried to approach, they dissipated, only to reform just a little farther ahead.
Are you guiding me?
The figure said nothing, they only nodded. Strangely, they radiated a quiet sense of calm. An inexplicable familiarity stirred in her chest, though she couldn't place it. She tightened her grip on her sword. Keeping a cautious distance so she wouldn't lose them, she followed into the fog. And as if to confirm her hunch, the fog ahead drew back before the hairpin's dim light. A path, as if it had been waiting, unfurled before her.
So this is it.
She didn't know how long she'd walked, but at last she reached the black hole's core. At the center of a shattered plaza, a colossal black tree loomed, like the shadow of the one at the 5th Research Institute. Two guiding silhouettes vanished. In their place, black mist boiled from the roots, thick with malice.
Do you really think you can stop all this?
Steel flashed. Haru snapped her blade up and blocked the strike.
Oh, sharp reflexes. Seems like you've learned a thing or two after all.
What?
Such a terrifying glare. Come now, say something, won't you?
Shit. I wonder if you show yourself.
I'll talk after I cut you down.
Cut me down? Too bad. You can't.
What? Oh, come on! The shadow writhed and warped, its form rippling until it solidified into a mirror, and in its reflection stood Haru herself. She knew then that this was no illusion, but the projection of her own fear.
Take a good look. Who do you see?
Still up to your tricks?
Tricks, you say? But aren't you doing the same? You keep saying you only wish to be his blade, yet we both know that's not all you want, don't we? I know you. You're not the type to abandon everything you fought for. The skill, the honor you chased before you ever met him. Have you truly cast all that aside? And what about Father's expectations? Your own merciless standards. Have you abandoned those too?
Oh my goodness.
You haven't, right? Oh, I know all too well.
You gaslighting the fuck out of her. Or rage baiting.
Aw, don't look so surprised. After all, I am your deepest fear.
Like Yuga explained earlier, the black hole has the ability to read emotions. One of the enemy had taken the form of a mirror only she could see, reflecting her own likeness on its surface. But
For 5 years, you've swung your sword out of nothing but love for him? Oh, spare me. You mimicked how he fights, how he thinks and acts, just to become stronger. In the end, it was all about getting to that higher realm of the sword, isn't that right? Such selfish ambition. And you call it love?
What gives you the right to stand by his side?
Twin blades clashed, the same face reflected on both edges. Two gazes locked in mirrored steel.
Oh, that look. I was right, wasn't I? Hey, why shut your eyes? Afraid to see the ugliness inside yourself? You can't even acknowledge the heart of your sword. What could you possibly sever now?
Meanwhile, inside the formatting channel, Mia, two enemies around the corner to the left.
Got it!
Mia and I advanced side by side. Somewhere along the way, she started moving in step with my rhythm. Ah! Yet for some reason, a sharp tearing pain suddenly struck my chest.
Adjutant!
She spun back and caught me as I stumbled. I'm fine. Just a little dizzy. She caught the cold sweat beating on my temples as I forced a smile.
That's not just dizziness. Your body... It's vanishing.
What? She seized my right hand and held it up. Through my gradually translucent hand, I could see the tears tracing down her cheeks. What is this, Back to the Future? That reminds me of Back to the Future. Ah, I see.
So please, avoid using your inner mind unless absolutely necessary. According to prior analysis, this kind of activity is perceived by the divergent cosmos as a threat, triggering a rejection response. The Master Key can offset some of that response, but your body and mind are still at risk.
This channel ferries Titagen particles, an invisible flux hurtling past at light speed. It was even less stable than the collapsing Elysium. Even without manifesting my inner mind, I was already marked as a threat by it, and it was violently trying to expel me. However, I drew a slow breath, gathering Titagen around me. With it, I wove a pocket of relative stability around myself. It might last only half an hour, but that would be enough. I've got it under control, Mia. It's okay now. My hand, solid again, closed around her trembling fingers. But worry still brimmed in her eyes. Relax. They're all waiting for us. I'm not falling here. So, let's keep going.
Absolutely. I won't stop until we reach the very end of the divergent cosmos. But we have to make it there together, side by side.
Of course. Don't forget, I'm the hero who saved New Hantero. Yeah, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Still waiting on that. Alright. Oh, look at that. The boss is nearly there. Shattering Cosmos. Let's try all this. Yes.
Looks like the road's out. Deep breath. Huh? You're saying we can pass through the same way we did earlier? Keep good old me down. Oh, so there are those passages here too. Got it. Doing that again. Let's go deeper, Adjutant. Nice soft landing. You okay, Adjutant? Woo! I'm feeling super! Deep breath. Easy peasy for me.
I don't have to do anything. I can just hold E and press E again. Too easy. Well, I'm a little glad it's easy. If I end up stressing, my goodness, I'd be wearing myself out. Because it's already 4:41 a.m.? Jeez, man. Why I do this in the dead of night, I have no idea. I should have took a break tonight, cause shit. Those movies were serious as fuck.
Almost there. We're almost at the end, Adjutant.
Oh,
Come on, focus. Not enough to keep
damn.
good old me down.
That's right.
Easy peasy for me. Bam!
There we go.
Ooh, this means I'm a pro, right?
There we go. That was pretty smooth. That last part.
There's the exit to the virtual celestial sphere. Wait, what? Did that gate just appear out of nowhere?
What gate? I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't
Oh.
stop me. Deep breath.
Oh,
Take that and that. Ooh, this means I'm a pro. Ooh, can't wait to see what happens next.
all right.
A little surprise for ya.
Really perks me up, don't it? Ah, shit. I need you. Really do. Alright.
Did that gate just appear out of nowhere?
Before we could react, the pitch black door ahead cracked open. Blinding white poured through the seam. It was neither holy nor pure, just a blare of light that churned up a sick dread. Mia! I pulled Mia into my arms, shielding her. The moment I threw up a barrier, the light exploded outward like a flood. It was a beam built to unravel reality, reducing everything to Chayajin. Even my shield began to crack. Just then, the master key slipped from my chest plate.
Adjutant, the master key!
Nuts. It hit the ground. Its last glimmer flickered. Then, with a brittle snap, it shattered into dust. And just like that, the beam dimmed. First wave of the assault was over.
Still in one piece, are you?
MC's fear.
Yet it seems your trump card is no more.
We still have not seen the shadow's form. True form!
Rosen!
Mia yelled in anger and pulled the trigger without a heartbeat's hesitation. The instant the bullet touched the shadow, it vanished, as if swallowed by an abyss. The creature wearing Rozan's face didn't even flinch. It ignored Mia's fire and fixed its vacant gaze on me. When it spoke, its voice was twisted with mockery.
They all say you're smart. They all say you are brave. The world itself sings praises of your wisdom and courage. But has it ever crossed your mind that some games cannot be won? That no amount of bravery or intellect can save you from a checkmate you never saw coming? You see the pieces, but you are blind to the table itself. You never stop to ask in whose domain the chessboard resides.
Are you saying the game is set on your table? That you can flip it whenever you wish?
Flip the table. Why would I ever resort to such crude theatrics?
Her laughter died. Her voice turned glacial.
I'll just change how the game is played.
Slowly, she raised a pale finger and pointed toward the ominous gate behind her.
That gate, or shall I call it the wall before you, is my trophy, salvaged from a forsaken corner of the divergent cosmos.
Though the intrusion caused no immediate damage, it left an irreparable passage. Some of the simulation parameters responsible for upgrading the divergent cosmos were also altered in the process.
So this most recent attack, was that Edda again?
Not directly. We isolated the corrupted data early on, and surveillance confirms Edda made no further attempts to breach the system through that passage.
Behold, the pinnacle of the divergent cosmos' defenses. Every system and safeguard fused into a single masterpiece. Even I must admit, a frontal breach is nearly impossible. Unless, of course, you had the master key that opens every pathway. Or the serum that neutralizes any toxin. But alas, the key lies in dust, and the serum, it seems, is not in your possession.
Load the gun. The metallic clink of a round chambering cut off her monologue. A shot cracked. She glanced down at the hole of her chest, and then up at the smoking barrel still trained on her. Her shock hardened to a fiercer taunt.
Still haven't learned your lesson? Or are you just losing your cool? As if that pathetic toy could harm me.
Don't flatter oneself. Yourself. Goodness, am I losing myself?
What?
Weren't the target. I was aiming at the door. Something filthy just happened to be in the way.
Simulated clearance protocol integrated. Containment retraction order confirmed. Executing.
As the system prompt echoed in my headset, the gate that was impossible to breach began to melt like wax beside a flame. Oh, Freesia, mind if I borrow you for a moment before dinner?
What's up?
I need a favor.
Just say the word, Adjutant.
Think you can copy a key for me?
Sure. What kind of key?
Pulls out the master key!
Wait, you mean this key?
So, can you copy it?
Adjutant, you don't actually think I'm some kind of genie, do you? A key like this isn't exactly copy and paste material.
It doesn't need to be a perfect clone. I only need some of its clearances, generation, and unlock on barriers. I'll buy you 5 crates of coconut milk.
If that's all you need, maybe I can swing it.
Plus 10 sessions of neuronics therapy. Just focus.
Leave it to me! I've got this covered! But what exactly are you planning to use those clearances for?
Just the backup plan. And if it comes to that, have Sapphire take a look as well. That's right. You said it yourself. Breaching that gate head-on is next to impossible. But the way I see it, there are only 2 possible outcomes. Success or failure. Once we act, even a 1 in a million chance becomes certainty the moment it lands. It's just a firewall. Even if Edda managed to crack it, you don't honestly think he'll keep us out, do you?
Too bad. I'm not giving you that chance.
On the farther side of the gate, white light flared to life again. Mia, take cover. The light crashed down like a waterfall. A torrent far stronger than before tore through the air, scouring everything in its path. Each second stretched into eternity. Airline cracks sputtered across the barrier I'd raised. It was seconds from giving way. The instant it shattered, my body moved on instinct. I turned, pulled Mia into my arms, and made myself a shield. The shield. Barrier or not, this battle-hardened body would have to endure the light. When the last layer collapsed, a white-hot spike of agony tore through my back. I didn't move an inch. My skin, muscles, and bones were all mending themselves at a speed visible to the eyes. I poured every ounce of will into withstanding the blast, and missed the surge of emotion rising in her eyes as she looked up at me. She found me in a quiet embrace.
My mom used to say, a hero is someone who runs towards a cry for help. Someone who can't turn away, even knowing they'll get hurt. If that's true, then I guess I'll never be the kind of hero I once dreamed of. Not because I hesitate, not because I feel weak. Since I met you, those doubts have fallen away. The real reason is simple. Because this life, my life, is a gift from you. My body, my soul, everything that I am now belongs to you, Adjutant.
Damn.
And yet, even so, there's still someone I want to answer. With everything I have left.
By the time I understood what the embrace truly meant, Mia had already slipped from my arms. It wasn't pulling away. She left behind a quiet, unwavering confession.
Adjutant, Miss Haru was right. Even though we were on such different paths, it was your light that guided me forward when my world was dark. And as I kept chasing that light, I found something even more precious than life itself. That's right. It's you. The one who gave me a second chance at life, Adjutant. So this time, let me be the hero who stands for you, and you alone.
Her slender fingers gently wrapped around the limiter cuff on her thigh. The device that used to resist all her strength yielded with a soft click, as if answering her will. In an instant, the blinding cataract of light split, as if parted by an unseen hand. The raging beam forked obediently around her. She stood within the glare, peach-pink hair lifting in the storm of light. She turned and gave me a most reassuring smile. Within the stillness of time and space, fragments of memory swept through me like a flurry of snow. Piece by piece, they came together, settling into a single story. A story about a girl who once chased the light, and in the end became light herself. I was 12 when I lost my father. The night was so clear the stars burned against the dark. Stargazing at the observatory was our ritual, every month, rain or shine. The deck railing was low, but just high enough for a child to lean out and feel the night breeze. We were adjusting a new telescope when the scream split the air. A little girl, 4, maybe 5, was dangling beyond the rail, clinging to a thin branch over the cliff. Her parents grasped at the edge, their throats torn raw from shouting. My father didn't even look back. He vaulted the railing in one smooth motion, as casually as stepping onto the balcony to fetch a coat. Only this time, he didn't come back. After he lifted the child over the rail, the branch beneath his foot gave way. By the time the rescue team found him, the man who told me stories of heroes with a warm smile would never wake to tell another. At the funeral, my mother didn't shed a single tear. She stood motionless, like a statue, receiving condolences in silence. Only when the cemetery emptied, when it was just the two of us, did she lower the brim of her hat, shadow barely veiling her reddened eyes. Even that couldn't hide the tears. And in that moment, I understood something. They all said my father was a hero, the man who saved the child. But no one asked how those left behind were supposed to go on. From that day, I changed. I used to be like him, chase adventure, eager for anything new. After he was gone, I realized I had to grow up. I couldn't let my mother lose the only family she had left. In time, she noticed. She no longer caught herself laying out 3 pairs of utensils at dinner. When we passed the observatory, she could look up at the stars without her eyes turning red. One day, she stroked my hair and softly said, "Mia, go do what you want. Don't hold yourself back." Sunlight spilled through the glass and set a calm smile on her face, as if that tear-streaked night had never happened. But I had already sworn never to let her feel that pain again. I would live carefully, keep myself safe, even if it meant never touching the stars again, even at the cost of my dreams. We both kept the act. She pretended she was fine, and I pretended I wasn't afraid. In truth, we had only learned to hide the emptiness inside. "5 years went by like that, until an overcast afternoon when Rozan's claws tore open the sky over New Hantiro. I fled with my classmates as the whole city wailed beneath us. We were almost to the safe zone when a sharp crack split the air behind us. A classmate's scream made me turn. She was sliding with the buckling roadway toward the city's edge. Before I knew it, I was halfway over the edge, my right hand clamped around her wrist. The screams around us grew distant, but her pulse against my palm was vivid and real. Just as the others reached their shoulders, the rebar under my feet groaned. The fall lasted longer than I could have imagined. I closed my eyes, ready for the end. Then a gentle force cradled me. Pain still raked through me, yet somehow I survived. Only, when I looked up, the city's underbelly loomed 200 meters above, like an inverted cliff. Around me stretched nothing but cold, endless metal pipes.
What have I done?
Curled atop the pipes, memories flickered through my mind. Then, in the corner of my eye, a glint of light. Pure white cocoon rested nearby, silent and still. Somehow, I knew the force that saved me had come from there. I forced my aching body upright and staggered toward it. To anyone watching, it must have looked absurd, yet strangely it calmed me. I reached out to touch the cocoon, and in that instant, memories of its owner, the adjutant, surged into my mind. I saw a running figure. A young man. Maybe he had fallen as I had, maybe not. But unlike me, he was running full tilt. Even from afar, I could see the resolve on his face. He slipped and fell, then rose, again and again, until he became this light. A twitch tugged at the corner of my mouth. Laughter ripped up my throat and burst free, hot tears washing away my fear. And in that moment, I truly understood. I finally knew why I had chosen to save her. It wasn't because I wasn't afraid. I just wanted to keep moving forward despite the fear. Because it was right. Yes, I feared breaking my mother's heart. But worse would be turning away from who I am because of fear. My father's choice cost him his life, but it saved a child and kept a family whole. Even if he had known he might die, he would still have left without a second thought. Living is a duty, but to spend life hiding from every risk, never doing what you truly want, that would be betraying the ones we lost. Some lights can only be reached by pushing through the dark. I looked up at the platform's edge 100 meters above and drew a deep breath.
Light, lend me a little more strength.
At that, the cocoon shattered, scattering into countless motes of light that sank into me. Power surged through my veins, yet brighter still was the image of that figure who never stopped running, burned into my mind. So I began to run, to climb. Maybe no matter how hard I try, I'll never reach it. Even so, I chose to take that first step, start running. So that must be it. I started running because I wanted to reach that light. I don't know how long it took. By the time my fingertips caught the rail, starlight had filled the night sky over New Hintiro. I collapsed onto the platform, a strange warmth welling in my chest. How should I put it? It wasn't just relief, and rebirth felt too grand a word. If I said the weight of those 5 years simply lifted, it would cheapen everything that came before. But that running figure I'd never met, the light that caught me as I fell, truly changed my life. That thunder in my chest, as if it might burst, was, perhaps, what a first love must feel like. After that came a long, long pursuit. The waiting.
Huh? Wait, is that the adjutant? Yep, definitely you.
Mia's figure slowly blurred in the all-devouring white light. Even so, she wore a defiant smile. Her resolve to give everything to me burned so fiercely, it seemed not even time could wear it down. So I answered in kind. Mia, you said your life belongs to me alone. The onrushing light dimmed. In the precious seconds she'd bought me, the wounds across my back had completely healed. Power gathered in my palm, coalescing into a long spear shot through with starlight. My resolve made manifest. That I won't let anyone take your life from me. The life thrummed in my grasp, answering my will. Yes, I refused to turn a blind eye to pain and suffering. That's why I swore an oath. from this day forward, I will sever every chain of tragedy. The instant the spear left my hand, it tore through the torrent of energy. The raging beam shattered, and the spear drove deep into that uncanny gate. Surprise flickered across its face, then fear. It slipped through the gate, and a tide of grotesque enemies poured out after it. Through the bedlam of howls, our gazes found each other.
Adjutant, you once asked what I wanted to be someday.
Say, doesn't everyone from New Hero eventually choose to between becoming a Transcendent or a Bionic? I wonder which path you'll take next time we meet. But whatever you choose, I know I'll be excited to see you again, no matter the form.
No. Even earlier, I had already made my choice. No way. I don't stand a chance against something this strong. But I have to. I have to be by his side. I must protect my hero.
Reach into the display case for the exosuit, unlock the thigh cliff, and unleash full power.
Computational sync complete. Limiter disengaged.
The master key fragments scattered across the floor began to glimmer anew. Golden motes of light gathered from every direction, tracing its outline as if time itself were running backward.
I won't become a bionic, or a transcendent either. I'm going to answer what my heart truly wants. To be worthy of standing at your side, with my head held high. And above all, I won't waste the second chance at life you gave me. So,
Top clearance verified.
I've made up my mind. I will become a manifestation!
Hey, okay. Oh yeah. We got 2 actions. I got plenty. Oh wow. I ain't about to wait 2 minutes now. Yeah, let's do this. Ah, how nice. Alright, got it. Message received.
Come on, focus! My muscles are trembling. My bones are screaming. So this is the exosuit's limit, huh? But it's definitely not mine. I'll blast them sky high!
Am I supposed to be doing something?
Easy peasy for me!
Please destroy the barrier.
Let's go deeper,
Done.
Adjutant!
Ah, I was supposed to be doing something. Lips.
That's right. What drives me forward isn't the armor. Me down. It's my will.
Oh.
My dream. And the light that shines so brightly beside me. But I know I'm not the only one who sees it. It's a light that warms every heart. The light that passes from soul to soul, shining through this ordinary world.
I don't have to do anything else. This is the most efficient and effective way.
I'll blast them sky high. Easy peasy for me. Bam! Huh?
How fancy. How's fancy?
I'm nothing ordinary. But that's exactly why I'll give it everything I've got. Chasing my dream, all the beauty this world holds. And a star. With nothing but that simple dream, I followed my hero's footsteps. His steps. All the way here. Sky high! God can't save humanity. They're not our heroes.
Whoa.
But us ordinary folks, we choke back our tears. And when someone falls, we reach for their hand with everything we've got. Easy stuff, even without wings. With his help, I finally made it. Across the sky. One last strike. Adjutant, let's finish this together. Take that and that. A little surprise for you.
Never get tired of it. Never. Adjust squad. I'm good. I can't even adjust it anyway. What the hell?
Ready and raring to go.
Hello.
Take that and that. Limiter off. Bam!
Whoa. Oh, it's still alive. Oh,
Take that and
there you
that.
go. Oh, it's got 3 health bars. I just noticed.
I can't handle.
Not bad.
A little surprise for ya.
What the fuck?
What is that thing? Even after getting blasted to bits, it can still regenerate. Can we really beat a monster like this?
Pull yourself together, Mia.
Adjutant. Sorry.
Aw. Snapping back to herself, Mia shook her head hard, as if trying to fling off the shadows clouding her thoughts. Not that anyone could blame her for feeling this way. You've done well making it this far, Mia. The air around us turned in a high-density Titagen maelstrom. An ordinary mind would have shattered long ago. So don't blame yourself. Keep your head up. We'll need you for what's coming.
Adjutant!
Titagen pocket I had stabilized was beginning to fail. even are you?
No matter how many times you try, the ending will never change.
It spoke. Wait, that voice. It's that shadow from before. Rosen.
Oh, so this voice led you to mistake me for her?
Obviously not.
Ever perceptive adjutant. To tell the truth, when I first awoke, I thought I was her as well. But as countless thoughts and information converged within me, I came to understand one thing. I am neither Rosen nor any singular existence. I am the embodiment of human fear.
Oh. Its emotions surged suddenly into elation.
I came into being when Edda sought to consume Ganges. An accident fused with the negative emotions stored here. And so, I emerged as the nightmare incarnate.
Thanks a lot, Edda.
At the same time, I am also a life birthed by the divergent cosmos itself, born from the fragmentation surge. I am the apex genesis. What's so funny?
Biologically speaking, you're on the verge of extinction, aren't you? A species of one?
Yes, I am utterly unique. As long as fragmentation persists, I cannot die. Alone, I will walk the path of evolution that would take your kind eons to complete. Pathetic, low-dimensional life. Your entire civilization could never hope to comprehend it. It is a path littered with the remnants of the discarded, the countless genes thrown into the furnace of history. Even humans, the so-called crown of creation, cannot escape their inevitable decay. Your ridiculous juvosis is proof enough. So tell me, how many more lives must be culled? How many more generations of genes must be sacrificed before the end is reached? The answer is just one. One final purge, and the species of this world will achieve perfection. And the one who will carry it out is me.
Alright.
I was born of fear, and because of that, I am closer to perfection than any species that has ever existed.
Whatever you say. Closer to perfection, or simply desperate for it. Maybe it was the Titagen maelstrom, but for a moment I glimpsed its deepest secret.
Rest easy. I will not erase your existence. Even if your bodies crumble to dust, I shall reshape you anew. And within this eternal cage, we shall fight again and again without end.
Jeez.
Especially you, my dear adjutant. I will savor your fear and consume your despair. They will become my nourishment, my fuel to evolve, to ascend. Until I shatter this prison of Titagen and become a true life form.
Huh. Exactly what I suspected. All this talk of culling and perfection was nothing more than a mimicry of how life begins. Born in a cage steeped in fear, in the end it longed for just one thing. To be like us. They not like him. They not like him. To truly feel the world. But if becoming a true life form is your wish, you can forget it.
What?
Real life is never perfect. It knows its flaws and still moves forward, not for eternity, but simply for the sake of living. Life fears death, yet cannot escape it. And even so, some still choose to overcome fear. Because life is more than any single being. Even when one falls, others lift the torch and carry it on.
Preposterous. Evolution is culling. Survival of the fittest.
No. The truth of evolution has never been endless killing. It's a relay. One that has carried on for billions of years. Born from fear, sorrow, and despair. You'll never understand. Hope isn't something a lone being can inherit or pass down.
Nonsense.
Then let us show you. Haru, you're up next.
What?
A golden blade split the air like thunder. The creature didn't even react before one of its arms was cut clean at the shoulder. The slash continued, carving a deep scar across the sky behind it.
I kept our promise.
Through the dust, a familiar silhouette slid her sword back into the scabbard. Haru turned, golden motes of light drifting from the ends of her hair. It had been ages since I'd seen that smile. Light from the rift framed her face, resolute and quietly beautiful.
Adjutant, I'm back.
Miss Haru!
Mia's eyes widened as she tugged at my sleeve.
Adjutant! How did she even do that?
That's classified. I'll explain once for a bet.
Impossible! You were trapped in the black hole. How can you be here? The formatting channel should already have been destroyed.
With this sword, of course. And this.
Her smile faded as she faced the enemy and slowly opened her hand.
The Master Key? Why do you have it?
Hey, why shut your eyes?
Afraid to see the ugliness inside yourself?
You can't even acknowledge the heart of your sword. What could you possibly sever now?
You're right. About everything.
Quiet down, everyone. Today we're welcoming a new member. Go on, introduce yourself.
Understood. Hello, everyone. I'm Naruse Haru. It's my first day as a trainee with the security department. My goal is to earn my place on the team.
Stand beside Haru. Easy. This is an intro, not a debriefing.
Right. Understood. Sir, should I run it again?
As many times as you want. But I'm pretty sure you already made a strong impression. You did great, Haru, so relax. The security department is your home from here on out.
Home? But there isn't a spot to practice kendo here.
I'm not that kind of home. I meant the feeling. We do face serious assignments here, but I want you to feel at ease. I won't let anyone carry that weight alone. Ah, right. I haven't asked yet. What made you join security?
It's true. I've always imitated him. Always chasing his shadow.
Good. There are survivors beneath the rubble. Haru, give me a hand.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Careful, this slab is heavy.
Understood. I'll make sure the survivor is safe.
I know you will. You're always reliable. But I was talking about you. Stay safe, Haru.
Sir.
Remember, always secure yourself before you save others. Stay at the entrance. I'll be right back. This hole runs deep. There may be more survivors inside.
Wait. Let me come with you.
I need you at the entrance. If there's another cave-in, someone has to call it in.
Yes, sir. Obviously, he was protecting me.
Golden light danced across her closed eyelids. Her blade shimmered with a brilliant sheen.
I won't deny it. I do want to be strong. Stronger than anyone. But before I met him, my sword was lost in the fog. I didn't know why I fought, or where my sword should fall. And if a hollow heart like that could still be called the heart of my sword, then my sword would be a pitiful one indeed. Are you rejecting me? No, I'm not rejecting you. I'm accepting you.
Haru, is this really your resignation letter?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something happened at home.
Then take an extended leave and put things in order.
It's not just about leave. The military seems to be...
I'll handle things with them.
Sir?
What matters is how you feel. Do you want to stay? I'll take that as a yes. Haru, do you remember when I asked you why you joined the security department?
Yes. But I never gave you an answer. It's not that I was too embarrassed to say it, but because...
Because you hadn't found a reason yet.
Right. I just wanted to become stronger. But I didn't know why.
So compared to back then, are you any closer to an answer now?
Huh?
Your reason to become stronger. If the answer is yes, then you're heading in the right direction. Some answers can only be found by moving forward. Quit halfway, and you may even forget the question itself. There's no need to rush an answer. Take care of things at home, and...
Sir, I'd like to take an extended leave.
Approved. Whatever happens, Haru, remember this. The security department will always be your second home. Fragments of memory kept surfacing in the light.
You were right. I never abandoned my past. I just kept running from it. Running from that girl who spent her days cutting down straw mats, yet still felt empty inside.
Haru,
Yes, Father?
the sword's nature is not only to sever, it can also be like the fruit that falls.
What else can a sword do, if not to sever? I thought about it for a long, long time. Until I met him, the adjutant. Despite his rank, he was always the first to step into danger, shielding those behind him with only his body. Even when covered in wounds, his back never once yielded, his will never once faltered. But what I'll never forget was the moment he pulled survivors from the ruins and smiled. A smile that shone through the dust and blood on his face. So pure, so bright. I wasn't one of the ones he saved, and yet, it felt as if my own heart had been saved that day. For the first and only time, something awoke within me. The will to protect. Not out of duty, not because of orders, but simply because I couldn't bear to watch that bat carry everything alone. So what drives me to swing my sword isn't the urge to cut you down. It's the wish to walk beside him, and the will to protect him. And binding those feelings together is the true heart of my sword.
Brilliant flames surged like a tide, spilling from the edge of her sword and flooding the space in a heartbeat. As the radiance churned, fragments of the past drifted within it. The sweat from childhood drills, pointless cuts through the rolled straw mats, the empty helipad, and that night beneath the moon with the adjutant. Each memory became a stream of thunderlight, pouring into the blade. Haru tightened her grip, bracing against the blaze, yet the instant her blade met the light itself broke apart and scattered like sand. Her anger, her resentment, her empty obsessions were all washed away, braced and dissolved by the brilliant tide. The glow swelled even brighter, ever brighter.
That's right. This blade wasn't born to sever. It was born to connect every feeling, every duty, every memory, and bind them as one.
Every gleam of light converged upon the blade's tip. Even the chaos stilled, as though the world itself sensed what was coming, and held its breath.
With this sword as my guide. Raiko, pierce the sky!
Oh, yeah, finally! The black void split, golden scar running deep through the dark. Even the black hole's all-devouring core burst before the sword's radiance. Space fractured like shattering glass. Her right hand began to turn translucent, until starlight shone through it. As she watched her fingertips slowly dissolve, she smiled.
After countless trials, I finally reached your back. From this moment on, this sword is no longer one that merely follows. It carries my dearest convictions and the memories we've made together. At last, it has become a blade worthy of being by your side.
The moment that thought surfaced, light burst from her chest, wrapping her fading body in a protective glow.
Is this light from the tulip hairpin the adjutant gave me? No, it's the master key.
The tulip hairpin on her chest glowed again. Its true form emerged. A golden gilded card, the real master key, the one the adjutant had carried, was nothing more than a smokescreen forged from Titagen.
I see.
When they parted, the adjutant had entrusted her with the real master key, disguised in that form. Oh wow. Now it drew on its final trace of clearance in the Titagen he had infused into it to hold the collapsing space together for her. She gathered the last of her strength, clinging to a single thought: to reach him. In the heartbeat before the card shattered, she struck once more, and carved open the way back to him.
A petty trick like that won't.
That petty trick already cost you your left arm.
Foolish! It's merely an arm. Barely a scratch. Just watch. I'll... What? Why isn't it regenerating?
This blade disperses and disrupts Titagen. Against ordinary foes, it's just a sword that's a little sharper. But for you, every wound it leaves will never heal.
How is that possible?
Save it. We're not sitting through another speech. So tell me, how many more times do we need to kill you?
Adjutant, you insolent fool!
Oh, I almost forgot. You can't regenerate anymore, can you?
How dare you!
Then I'll return your words to you. I raised my right hand and pointed at the enemy. The answer is just 1. We only have to kill you one more time.
For hurting the adjutant, and for what you did to New Hentaro! You'll pay with your extinction!
This time, there's nowhere left to run.
Alright, let's end it. Bring it. Pierce the sky. You working with... Oh, my back, man.
Always ready to fight. That's all there is. A Scondatooth.
It's too bad we can't use her new form. It really is too bad. We should be able to use her new frame, but nope. I wonder, when she releases, does she become available in the story? Or do we just have to switch ourselves?
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Limiter off. Bam!
Adjust plans when the situation changes.
It really is too bad. There we go.
But not today, and not to you. Can you feel the weight of this victory?
Splendid.
You're not getting away this time!
The creature tried to unfurl new wings and escape, really? But with a single shot, Mia blasted them apart. In an instant, radiant fragments scattered like stardust across the cosmos, then rained down in a storm that drove it crashing to the ground.
Adjutant! Miss Haru, now!
Got it. I'll give it the final blow.
Step up beside Haru.
Adjutant?
Let's end this together, Haru. Will we get to see it? Nice. Countless motes of light surged from beneath us, streaming into her blade. They converged into a radiant beam that tore through the dark. Grasp her hand, wrapped tight around the hilt. With this sword as my guide.
Let every longing blaze into light, and gather upon this edge.
Raiko, sever eternity!
isn't over.
Its last words faded into silence. The collapse began, radiating outward from the gaping void in his chest. With a thunderous crash that echoed through the void, the colossus born of fear finally fell. Its form unraveled piece by piece, boiling away into searing light, and with it came a violent gale that howled through the hollow space. Even the void itself seemed scoured clean by the blast, its colors draining like the sea pulled back from the fading shore. Inner mind, manifest. As her consciousness wavered on the edge of oblivion, she heard those words whispered beside her. Then a gentler radiance wrapped around her.
Where am I? Adjutant?
When she opened her eyes again, no one stood beside her. Yet traces of me lingered in the air all around. Suddenly, the tulip hairpin in her palm glowed with faint light. He must be ahead. Thought steadied her racing heart. She brushed stardust from her clothes instead and set off toward the tunnel's end. Oddly, with each step, the world shifted more rapidly around her. Pop! A pink tulip bloomed at her feet. Then a second, a third. Ooh, what a canvas. Splendid! Before she knew it, she stood in a boundless sea of blossoms. Halfway down the blinding path, two figures emerged, familiar, yet hard to place. They were the same hazy silhouettes who once guided her through the black hole. But this time, the mist had lifted, and their faces came clearly into view. One was her father, the man she never had the chance to say goodbye to. And beside him stood a woman. Her memories of her were faint, but those amber eyes, so much like her own, told her everything she needed to know. When she was just a toddler, still learning to walk, her entire world had been held in that woman's gentle arms. Before she could even think, a soft whisper escaped her lips.
Father? Mother?
That was a splendid strike. You've proven yourself, or rather, you've already found what you were searching for, haven't you, Haru?
Why?
Her voice caught, thick with emotion. We're only phantoms. What you see now is no more than fragments of your memory. By some miracle, someone's will gave us form. But in the end, we're only the lingering will of the dead.
So you're not real. Just echoes from the depths of my memory?
That's right. You don't need to hold on anymore, Haru. It's time to move on. Don't let those who've gone ahead hold you back.
I know. You don't have to tell me that. I made up my mind long ago to leave the past behind and keep moving forward.
Haru, we're sorry.
But at least, please, Stay just a little longer. I have so much to tell you.
Before she could finish, she was pulled into a warm embrace. It was a long missed embrace from her mother. Her father only watched, a smile of gentle release on his face, one she had never seen before. We're sorry we couldn't be there for you. For never telling you clearly enough just how much you meant to us. In the army, honor is the highest ideal. It means duty, conviction, a life lived without regret. But when we held you in our arms, we realized that word carried far more weight than we ever imagined. We searched for a better word, but none existed. In the end, only honor could hold what we felt. Haru. To us, you are more than our honor. You are the light of our lives. The light that binds us together. Forever. Like the sun. Thank you, Haru, for being the most beautiful surprise we have ever had. Thank you for letting us know the joy of being parents. Thank you for carrying both our honor and our tender heart. Thank you for staying strong, even when you had to face the world alone. And most of all, thank you for coming into our lives, for becoming our precious little girl.
Mom. Dad. I feel the same way. Thank you. Thank you for giving me life. Thank you for teaching me the meaning of honor and what it means to have a tender heart. Thank you for giving me a family. And most of all, thank you for raising me to be someone strong, someone I can be proud to be. So now, I can stand tall, without a single regret. At last, I can finally say the words I couldn't before. Goodbye. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Your little girl, the one you were always so proud of, has grown up.
And so, her final farewell settled not on an apology, but on gratitude. And the regret she once carried was replaced by resolve, a will to live on, and to carry the light forward. Ah, our little Haru has truly grown. So go on, Haru. Go chase the honor you deserve. Go find the happiness you deserve. It felt as if a warm hand rested on her shoulder, then gently pushed her forward. She began to walk again. The unseen force carried her onward, down the path of blooming flowers.
Farewell, Mom and Dad.
She didn't know how long she walked after that. At last, she reached the edge of the ocean of flowers. Haru, over here.
Adjutant. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Good. So, this place is...
It's an emergency passage, created by my inner mind. To keep it stable, I split everyone into different starting points. But don't worry, every path leads to the same direction. By now, Yuga should already have the exit back to reality waiting for us there.
I see.
By the way, Haru.
What is it, Adjutant?
This time, you really said your goodbye, didn't you?
I did.
Feels a little too bright in here, doesn't it?
Yes. It's really bright.
It's okay to cry now, Haru. There's no one else here. You don't have to hold it in anymore. Hold her tight, please. Please. How sweet.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I'm so sorry.
There's nothing to apologize for, Haru. Losing a loved one is bound to hurt. It's perfectly normal to feel sad.
But I'm your blade. I shouldn't.
You haven't changed, Haru. Always so hard on yourself. Even the sharpest blade grows weary and longs for the warm embrace of its scabbard. You're already very brave. It's alright to bend a little once in a while.
Adjutant.
Oh, you poor thing. Precious thing. Just for now, while you're in my arms, set down the weight of duty. Set down the weight of your duty. You keep calling yourself my blade, but I know better. What's trembling in my arms isn't some cold, unfeeling weapon. It's a girl who hurts, who grieves, who cries when she misses her parents. Wouldn't your parents want you to be true to your feelings? Crying for the people you love doesn't make you weak. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You've been strong for so long. I'm proud of you, Haru. So let it out. Cry as loud as you want. Not as my sword. But just as a girl. My girl. After a long while, Haru's sobs quieted, yet her body still trembled faintly. She clutched the front of my tear-soaked coat, only to let it go, as if I might vanish before her eyes. So I leaned down and held her close, showing her words I would never let go. Afterward, with warmth still between us, we began our journey back. Shit. It takes longer to talk than to read.
What took you two so long, Adjutant? Miss Haru? Don't tell me you were off doing something naughty behind our backs?
It's not that time then. A faint blush rose on Haru's cheeks, but it was quickly replaced by a smile. She gently slipped her arm through mine. The movement was natural and intimate, completely unlike her flustered reaction when Mia first teased her. This time she was composed and at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Adjutant,
Nice.
the exit is ready.
Nice. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Now that we're all here, let's head back.
Let's go home.
Yay! We turned and started toward the exit that would return us to reality. But one girl fell behind. She slowed to a stop, hoping no one would notice, until... I knew it.
Adjutant?
Mia, you're staying, aren't you?
Busted. You're really sharp, Adjutant.
You really thought that bluff would work on me. I expected better from you.
Sorry.
Wait, staying? I get it. Mia, you're staying behind to reboot the Genji system, aren't you?
Haru caught on. The mastermind was gone, but the damage remained. We were right back where we started.
Yeah, I just confirmed it with Yuga. I'm the only one with top clearance left, so it has to be me.
Isn't there another way? Couldn't we get out first and figure out a plan?
Apologies. The reboot must be completed before the divergent cosmos collapses entirely.
Yuga shook her head.
Otherwise, all transcendent data will be permanently lost.
Yeah, wouldn't want that. She was right. And it was the only one problem we couldn't bypass.
How can this be?
It's nothing! Compared to diving into a black hole and slicing up its core, this job's a walk in the park.
Good. Mia patted her chest, trying to lighten the mood with a breezy tone.
Relax! I'm basically a manifestation now. 10 years in there? Piece of cake.
What?
Lady Kalpana did it once, so as the successor of New Hentaro, I can do it too.
10 years?
Besides, I could use some quiet time to train and reflect.
10 years? Shit!
Yup, like those manga heroes who vanish for years to hone their strength.
Nah, you ain't talking about that hyperbolic chamber shit from Dragon Ball Z, aren't you?
That's right. 10 years from now, when I walk out, I'll be the strongest manifestation of all.
10 years is a long time.
Oh, and during breaks, I'll keep working on Tabletop Expedition. I'll even turn this whole adventure into a brand new expansion.
Not serious, are you?
Of course, I'll have to cook up some special rules. That's gonna be a ton of work. The hero who saved New Hentaro, and the girl who chased after him and fell in love with him. Just writing that backstory alone could take a very, very long time.
Her voice grew softer, and her fists slowly tightened.
That's right. I've got so many stories to tell. Those stories, they'll be enough to carry me through all those years. I can do this. Absolutely.
Reach out and gently place a hand on her head. That's right. You'll do great, Mia.
Adjutant?
We haven't known each other that long, but no matter how you see yourself, there's one thing I know for sure. The girl who once chased after her hero is now the true hero of New Hentaro. And to me, she's already a true manifestation.
I want to join Heimdall. I want to become a manifestation. Through the radiant veil beyond the Shadow Gate. Stars above. Descend and smite them all! Got it. I'll catch up as soon as I'm done. About what I said earlier. About not wanting to become a manifestation. I take it back. So, I've made up my mind. I won't become a bionic, or a transcendent either. all become a manifestation!
Aww. Why would you say that? That just makes saying goodbye even harder.
Yeah.
Besides, those are my lines, you know? Before you came to the city, my world was like a faded canvas. You were the one who made me stop running from my own heart and helped me find my way forward for the first time. That's why I always say, you are my true hero, Adjutant.
She brushed away her tears and forced a stubborn smile.
So don't worry. Since it's my hero's request, I'll nail it. Absolutely. But I do have one little favor to ask, Adjutant.
What is it? A tear slipped from her lashes as she tilted her head, scattering on the floor like stardust.
When I wake up, the very first person I see has to be you.
Just that?
There'll be plenty more after that, of course. But can you grant me this one first?
No problem. It's a promise.
Then, pinky swear.
Mhm.
It's a promise.
She hooked her pinky around mine and shook it hard, again and again, as if trying to carve the promise into our very souls. And at that most emotional moment, she let go. She turned and stepped onto the starlit stair, the path into the divergent cosmos. However, halfway up, she stopped. As if struck by a sudden thought, she looked back. In her crimson eyes, the pain of parting, admiration, and determination burned like a scarlet meteor shower across the night. From that height, she leapt, drifting toward me like a falling petal. Wah! Instinctively, I opened my arms. Her cheeks flushed as she inspected the lip gloss print she left on my lips, clearly proud of her work. And with a grin, she said,
Don't wipe it off until I wake up, alright?
Yeah. Oh. Then she turned, stepped forward with unwavering resolve, and walked into the building, blinding light. Only I could see. Her heart was still trembling.
Reboot sequence for the Divergent Cosmos is about to begin. Adjutant, Miss Haru, please prepare to log out.
Give me a little more time.
System collapse has exceeded 50%. Remaining here could...
Even so, buy me a little more time. I can't let anything happen to her. Yuga read my intentions instantly. I meant to follow Mia into that world of void.
Understood. But I can give you only 5 minutes at most.
Thank you. 5 minutes is enough to get in and find her.
I'm obligated to warn you. With Mia holding clearance, the time you experience inside will still be 10 years. Your presence won't shorten it. And the turbulence from the reboot will persist. It can no longer harm you physically, but it could still disperse your consciousness.
Like in Valhalla, without top clearance, I might scatter into countless Titagen particles drifting through that space. But this wasn't as apocalyptic for me as it sounded. As long as my mind endured, it would only be a matter of time before I regenerated a physical body. It had happened to me many times before.
He always keeps his promises.
Haru stood firm at my side, took my hand, and pressed it to her warm cheek.
Go on, Adjutant. Do what you must. I understand. She needs your help.
I met her eyes, clear as a blue sky, gave a solemn nod, and turned toward the light.
When you come back, I'll make sure it's a perfect Haru day. All sunshine, no clouds.
Oh my god. As she walked through the empty corridor, Mia's steps began to falter. She wasn't as sure of herself as before. Doubt stirred in her heart now that she was truly walking the void. Even her sigh was swallowed by the silence.
So this really is a world of nothing.
Suddenly, a warm hand landed on her shoulder.
Huh?
Wahoo! I greeted her, borrowing her own catchphrase.
What? Adjutant, why are you here?
My turn to give you a scare.
No way! I couldn't be happier to see you here.
Her eyes lit up, stars sparkling in their depths, while the ears atop her head gave a joyful wiggle. But in the next heartbeat, her joy froze. A frown creased her brow. Just as Yuga had warned, the turbulence tried to tear me away. Don't worry, it won't affect my body in reality. But I might not be able to stay long.
Then why?
Mia, don't move. I took her hand, drew her into my arms.
Adjutant?
You weren't this shy when you kissed me earlier.
Well, that's because...
You won't get to tease me and run. Close your eyes. Don't open them until I say so.
Okay.
I held her close, my heartbeat racing like a drum in my chest. At last, the gift I had prepared with such care unfolded before her eyes. You can open them now. She opened her eyes. A clear blue sky stretched out before her. Sunlight poured through the drifting clouds, wrapping the two of us in warmth.
Ah, what a beautiful sky.
The gentle breeze, the clear daylight. Everything was a world apart from the empty void we just left behind. I dressed this empty world up a little with my ability. I can only recreate places I've actually been, but it should do for your graduation trip.
My graduation trip?
You just graduated, didn't you?
Yeah, not long ago I was still stressing over what to do after graduation.
Then decide after the trip.
I'm already decided. After graduation, I want to become a manifestation and officially join Heimdall. That's right. I'll keep chasing your light until I catch up again.
The extensive projection drained the last of my energy. My form began to flicker under the turbulence. Looks like my time is up. An invisible barrier began to rise between us. Our voices grew faint, until we could no longer hear each other at all.
Wait!
Time to set out, Mia. Wait.
At least let me take a good look at your face one last time. I just want to remember your smile. Because it's always been you. I love you, Adjutant!
Man, oh man. A breeze skimmed across the rooftop. Only she remained in the space.
The Adjutant
Adjutant gave me so many precious gifts. And yet, I never even got to tell him the one thing that mattered most. But that's okay. I'll get another chance. I can feel it. He's still out there in this world. If I follow his trail, someday we'll meet again. Adjutant. The graduation trip you gave me. It starts now. A long, long journey must be waiting ahead. A journey with no promise of when we'll meet again. But the longing in my heart, it only grows brighter with every beat. Yes, no matter how long it takes, this feeling won't fade. It'll shine on, like a star that never dims. In the night sky of memory, it shines. Softly. Forever.
Aww. You really did it for 10 years? Jeez. Gently lift Mia.
After a long, long trek, in the 5th year of my journey, I finally found peace of mind.
My God. Jeez. You really did it.
The noise in my thoughts faded. The restlessness quieted. I no longer toss and turn over those difficult choices.
You built different. Shit.
But there was still one figure, bathed in light, who kept tugging gently at my heartstrings. Then one night, in a dream, I finally saw his silhouette. But he was still veiled in a soft mist. Could you come a little closer? Just let me see your face again. My arm reached out on its own. My breath quickened. And as my fingers stretched toward him, my awareness followed, like a butterfly ready to take flight. Like dawn breaking over the sea, slipping free from the night. A long-lost flutter welled up in my chest. And with that flutter, I struggled to open my eyes.
Oh. Good morning, Mia.
Morning, Adjutant.
Oh, everything's so bright.
Did I wake up early?
She weakly stretched out a hand from beneath the covers and rubbed her eyes. Not quite, but for the next 5 years, I'll be right here, by your side. Sorry it took me so long, Mia. Oh, that's 5 years. A smile bloomed across her face.
Did I finally catch up to you? No, did you come and find me?
Clumsily, she wiped away her tears, but they just kept falling. Both. No matter how wide the world is, as long as we keep walking toward each other, even the slimmest chance will turn into destiny. I reached for her hand and held it tight. Anyway, for the next 5 years, I'll stay by your side as your adjutant, walking this path with you.
Not just my adjutant. You're also my hero. My first and only love, adjutant. So for the next 5 years, no, for all the years to come, let's make so many sweet and beautiful memories together.
And so, the girl's lonely journey finally came to an end. And a new journey, shared by two souls, unfolded in newborn light. Later. Sunlight spilled through the window, casting a soft glow on the girl by the bedside. Her lashes trembled, but her eyes didn't open. After countless battles and a sleepless vigil, she was spent. But her hand never let go. Fingers curled tightly around mine, as if it were the last thread tying her to this world. Then, slowly open your eyes. The flutter of my lashes stirred all her senses awake at once. The weariness on her face melted away in an instant, giving way to a gaze full of quiet affection.
Welcome home, Adjutant.
Tears slipped down her cheeks, falling softly onto the pillow beneath my head. She was crying, yet in the morning light, her face shone like a clear sky after rain. You were right. It really is a perfect Haru day.
Adjutant!
Her shyness vanished as she threw herself into my arms. Her weight settled against my chest, warm and steady, a quiet kind of peace. Yeah, I'm home, Haru. I held her tight, letting the warmth of our reunion melt into the sunlight. And as if awakened by that warmth, Mia slowly opened her eyes beside us.
Yeah.
The gang's all here! And on that gentle, light-filled morning, a new story began. Well then. Ah, my back. I got this. It's 6:20 a.m. I got this. Last one. Two weeks after Mia and I woke up, order in New Hintiro slowly began to return. Yuka kept her promise. Soon after the reboot, she shared the Divergent Cosmos' core technology and helped us rebuild Yogurt's database. Yogurt! As for the Master Key, with Mia, its bearer, joining Heimdall, it eventually found its way back into my hands. And with that, the world's three most powerful AIs were finally united. On the last day before winter deepened, Yuga visited Yggdrasil as New Hintiro's official envoy. But as an AI, she showed little interest in the pomp and ceremony. Neither did I. So once the formalities ended, we coincidentally met on the roof of the Yggdrasil building, the point of home closest to New Hintiro. Taking in the view? Not bad, huh? Home holds its own against New Hintiro, I'd say.
Based on Titagen concentration levels, the surface environment is indeed less pure than that of New Hentero.
Radical candor, huh?
However, it's livelier here. Warmer. Now that the system handover procedure is complete, Yggdrasil holds full clearance to the Ganges system.
Thanks for that. By the way, is Ganges still in the Tower of Hanoi?
If you're referring to the original Ganges consciousness, it has confirmed self-deletion.
What?
After reviewing the incident, it determined its original state was no longer suited for continuation. It then purged all higher cognition modules, retaining only its base computational framework. As such, I will assume all operational functions of the Ganges consciousness and serve as its new interface for human interaction.
Goodness gracious. I'm feeling old now. Goodness. Good lord. I see. After all that, I still chose to step away. I remember the first time we were introduced to the Ganges system. Goodness gracious. Wasn't that Cyrus Kasana when she was first introduced? Goodness. Congrats on the promotion though. So, should I keep calling you Yuga or switch to Ganges?
Use whichever you prefer. Personally, I prefer the name Ganges.
Ganges it is then.
Understood. Naming remains at your discretion. However, I detect a subtle sense of ease in your response. May I ask why?
When you took that name, it felt inherited, like a legacy. Almost human in a way.
I do not comprehend. This was merely a standard system upgrade. The original Ganges lacked emotion modules. It held no concept of legacy, not toward humans or other AIs.
Maybe not, but humans get sentimental about things like that.
That is an inefficient behavioral pattern. Actions governed by emotion rarely yield optimal outcomes. And from observation, you are not someone who acts on emotion.
Oh? What makes you think that?
Prior to the final battle with the Apex Genesis, you had already deduced that Miss Haru would break free of the black hole and deliver the final blow.
Of course I plan for contingencies. I don't gamble with my team's lives.
I see.
Still, in terms of calculation, the current Ganges is just as sharp. You already knew Mia was a half manifestation, didn't you? And months ago, you turned a blind eye when she slipped to the surface, didn't you?
I had not yet been activated then, but analysis of Ganges operation logs confirms it.
Spare me the formality. You sent her out so that we would encounter. That whole bit about abandoning plans to develop your own manifestations was just misdirection to lower our guard. You never once mentioned the top clearance linkage built into that exosuit.
You've already mapped out the complete logic chain. Yes, Mia was the preset failsafe.
Case I, with all the clearances, went rogue. I gave a teasing wave. She answered bluntly.
Risk assessments indicated that with Yogurt, Sapphire, and Ganges all under your command, combined with the manifestation's power and Yggdrasil's financial resources, such concentrated power in a single individual inevitably posed significant risk.
Honestly, shit. So you kept a failsafe in case I went too far.
Correct. However, in light of recent events, I would revise that conclusion. Though the original plan was disrupted by intruders, your decisions and actions ensured the outcome remained within acceptable parameters. And among the 3 top clearance holders, you are objectively the most capable.
Is that flattery?
If that definition satisfies you, then yes.
The corner of her mouth curved into a faint smile. It was the first time I'd ever seen her wear one. Looks like that emotion module of yours could use an upgrade. Beyond sarcasm, I mean.
Understood. Upgrade request logged. However, I have a question. If you saw through our plan, why did you still play along?
Part of me wasn't sure. Not until you just confirmed it.
I see. You are indeed one skilled in calculated maneuvers.
The rest of me? It doesn't really care.
That response does not match your previous behavioral patterns.
Fair enough. You see me as logical, but tell me, do you remember what I said at the Tower of Hanoi? What makes us human is that we'll risk everything for the ones we care about, even when there's no optimal path ahead. I didn't run from those doubts. I chose to trust, knowing full well what it might cost. To be human is to believe in what matters, even when others call it irrational. That's my choice. And the manifestations is too.
The manifestation's choice.
Then what about Ganges' choice? Or what do you wish for?
My prime directive remains Lady Kalpana's vision, to build a world where all live in harmony. At present, my operational priority is to assist you.
I'm not asking for directives or protocols. I'm asking for your wish.
My wish?
She paused, eyes half closed, as if searching herself for the answer.
I do have one. I want to truly speak with humans. I want to understand your laughter, your sorrow, all the emotions that no data can define.
It is painfully fun.
And I want to live among you. Together, we can protect this world of warmth.
You want to see the shittiest side of humanity. And the best. It was a wish no machine should hold. It's so pure, it struck something deep within me. She likely didn't even know why such feelings had surfaced. Yet, it wasn't impossible to explain. Ganges is an AI with self-directed learning. Perhaps, in that instant, she was evolving beyond her code. In real-life AI, they are evolving as well. In that case, let's keep fighting side by side. Because that just happens to be my next plan.
What do you mean?
To gather every thread of strength. Ganges' power to simulate the future. Yogurt's ability to intervene against potential threats. Sapphire's command over Titagen. And every possibility still out there, I'd say. Short, everything we're doing now is preparation for what's coming. The biting wind from the north is rising again. Oh, really?
Fine cracks have begun to creep across the ice. Silent fissures soon threaten to shatter the land's very foundation.
Yes!
So, he's got new Hentaro dancing in the palm of his hand.
Yes, Commander. All AIs save Etta are now under Yggdrasil's control.
Impressive. At this rate, give him 2 months and he'll be carving up our turf, too.
Commander.
Still,
I missed you.
Adjutant. Oh, Adjutant. This absurd pace of growth. It ends here.
Do your best. Yes.
Quarena's Eastern Military District remains under Rosen Quarena's iron rule. Throughout her long years of seclusion, Her influence stretched across the continent, ravenously consuming the Titan forces. And now, with power gathered by her devoted minions from every corner of the land, the Sovereign of the North prepares for her final ascension. Her immense black wings will once again blot out the skies above Yerus.
Ah, yes. Ah.
Fear spreads like a plague. Hatred simmers in the veins. Despair solidifies into a haze that will never lift. And so, all malice finds completion, and every art of annihilation is mine.
I just realized.
Adjutant, I remember everything you did to me.
That's what your voice sounds like?
Far in the silent depths of space, a lone girl mutters these words. Chosen to save humankind, yet bound by fate to stand against it.
The hour of ending draweth nigh. Into the abyss we downward fly. Hearken, hearken to her call. Fear not, nor weep, nor mourn at all. For she shall embrace each soul. For she doth love and make us whole.
Meanwhile, in a distant sanatorium, Sophie, once the emissary of the Adventists, waits in silence, as if expecting someone's return. And this era, just as her whispered prayer foretold, shall come to an end.
Epilogue. Oh my god. Ah, something big's coming. Okay. Don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint me. That story better be fucking good, man. Better be good. Oh shit. Oh, this took. Oh, it was a long night. How long is this? Wow, 3 hours? Goodness fuck. I'm tired as shit. Let me grab the rewards. Fantastic. What did I think of the story? Second half definitely picked it up and raised the bar. But it felt more calmer than the last one and the one before that. But it still kept me engaged, so that's good. It was a good story. Just, you know, obviously still not on par with some of the other previous chapters. But I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. Nice. That was Beyond Elysium. And now, what I shall do is see if I have... No, I don't.
Just go with your heart.
I always do, Vinny. Wait, maybe I do. Maybe I should have saved that for the weapon. Fuck! It's okay. We all make mistakes. Especially when we're deadbeat tired. Maybe I can do a 10. 110. Yeah, I can do a 10. At least it'll bring me closer to reaching the end. Oh, hopefully I'll be able to get her signature by then. Yeah, let's do this. Whoopity fucking do. It'll bring me closer. One step closer each time.
Marion Andriotti, lovely to meet you.
We've come so far, haven't we? Since this game started. thinking back on everything that's been updated and whatnot, every edition, yeah. We've gotten a lot, but one thing hasn't changed, and that's the core gameplay.
I'm Acacia. Just Acacia.
Will we ever get enhancements to the core gameplay? Maybe, maybe not. The game's getting bigger, definitely. But will we ever get any enhancements to the shooting, the skills, like even more, add more skills and whatnot? No idea. Oh man. But I am tired. I don't even want to think right now. So, this was Beyond Elysium story. Pretty good. Engaging enough. What got me going was the impending big story coming up. And the interactions, of course. But I cannot wait until the return of Frozen. Yes, I cannot wait. Been waiting for that. And now it's drawing near. I can't wait. It's gonna be glorious. But alright. It's 6:38 a.m. It's morning. So good morning, everyone. And yeah, that's it for me. Until the next one. Well, whichever I choose to do. So yeah. Bye-bye.